as poets, as a person who works with musicians, who works in different places with people who are really well respected for your art form. It's funny because you get on stage and people, there's this fascination with the stage and with the light and with someone on the stage who can articulate, and people are like, oh my God, they're so articulate, you know, and they're so like well-spoken, I've got to go get to know them. And if you really listen to what most artists are speaking about on the microphone, I don't care if they're cute or not. You may want to realize that what they're speaking about is that they did not have the most emotionally stable childhood. Therefore, they might not be the best person to be in an emotionally vulnerable place with. I like to be real.
So the highest rate of suicides is in poets, isn't it?
It is actually one of the highest rates, you know. We
Be
worked
nice to us, be kind.
We're sensitive. So for me, I'm a fan of those who do not write, and this is why. For you who do not write, a flower print dress of emerald leaves and Ecuadorian roses are dancing inside my soul, bouncing like refraction of light. If I were to be reborn in this moment, I would want to be a mirror carved from the reflection of your eyes, because you allow me to see the world different. This is not a sex poem. I need not describe the details of dancing to a public audience like poets using microphones as phallic monuments to their ego and insecurities. Greek civilization felt in part to their collective orgy, individualized debauchery, as will the West. For Bach or Beethoven's symphony hold no knowledge that is not already ingrained under the liner notes of our past. We as wordsmiths carve suicide notes into suicidal tendon trees, cut them down and write on them with pencils, slice the wrists of former molesters with our tongues, unleash every verse never birthed because wounds were treated as drums, and the echoes are still ringing in the ears of fetuses who are dancing underwater, drowned in back alleyway abortions and oceans of dumpsters. We as poets write because for many of us, it is the only way to keep on living. Carrying pen like weapon holstered in pocket, allowing the wounded to find strength in words and the courage to walk out the door some mornings into a world that devours children like it did so many of our dreams. And you, so-called meek woman, weak woman, are stronger than collective language combined, holding childhood ruptured, mother betrayal, fatherhood abandonment inside your soul with no gift of verse, no pastel palettes, natural rhythm inclination to deconstruct pain through dance. We poets write about life. You, sister, just live, wounded, like all of us with no codependency crutch, just breath and beauty, and the insane, inane trust that there will be days when our slingshots will not be necessary, for angels will lay down their weapons, demons will lay down their guilt, and poets will lay down their words, for God and Goliath will have never tasted your lips and thus found no reason to keep on living, and I forever rest eternally in the blues of a post-kiss partum. This is for you who do not write. Know that you give birth to beauty by holding hope in humanity, and teach me there are days the pen will never speak the language of the sun, and imagination cannot compose the rhythm called heartbeat of child's cry from first breath or last death. So I lay down my pen for today. In this moment with you, you have taught me that I am not at war.